everyone, Greatest Hits here. I'm back again with another video for you guys today. I am excited today because I'm doing something a little bit different for the channel. I love to drag race. I don't drag race as much as I want to because it's so expensive, and for one, the car is not done yet. That's another story for another time. But I just need something to ride in and enjoy and go fast in and makes a good amount of power, but not spend a whole lot of money. I was gonna get like a manual stick shift Honda Civic or something related to that, that costs like $2,000 from Marketplace or Craigslist or something. But then I was like, man, I'm gonna have to start putting a lot of money into that already, because there's gonna be a lot wrong with it. So I've been looking at, newer vehicles, but then I can't really afford the payments, mainly because of the Firebird. So I said, I've always wanted a motorcycle, but I've never been that serious to get one. But I think today's the day, because I already put a down payment on it and I'm about to pick it up right now. It is a 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 500. I never ridden a bike, a dirt bike. I never ridden on a four-wheeler, none of that stuff. And I'm getting a motorcycle. Now, before I bought this motorcycle, I'd done plenty of research. This is a really good bike. It's a really good bike for beginners. It has plenty of power for beginners, but it's not like a Hayabusa or a HR2 Kawasaki or a Honda CBR 954 RR Fireblade, or any of that. But anyhow, I did my research, and I've made the final decision to put the down payment on it and purchase it. So now, before I did all of that, for a week and a half, I've been learning how to ride a motorcycle, getting my balance, accelerate, go up and down in the gears, and cornering. And cornering is the hardest part to riding a motorcycle, is cornering, particularly going and taking a right in any motorcycle is harder on beginners than taking a left for some reason. But yeah, so I got most of that down packed. I got insurance on the bike, and it's actually not that much. It's less than $100, way less than that, which is really good. And then what else? I got to get my license plate for it, and then I got to get a license for it too, which that will come later on in future videos. But there's gonna be more content with the Firebird. This truck, I'm gonna get rid of this truck, and I'm gonna make a video on that as well, because it's not something that I want long term anymore, and I put a lot of money into it, and it served me really well for almost 2 years now. So I just need something to ride in and enjoy, because I see everybody else in their cars, their bikes, and whatever, and they're enjoying themselves, and they're talking about their cars, their bikes, their experiences, and stuff like that. And I'm over here with a honestly, excuse my language, a slow ass truck that looks good. That's it. A slow ass truck that looks good, that doesn't have much history in anything other than that it's reliable, and it's a V8. And I mean, the 5.9 Magnum, it's a cool looking truck and everything. It's all right. Now, of course, I can put some heavy modifications into the motor, make it fast, but then I got to build the transmission again. I got to get aftermarket drive shaft. I got to put some money into the rear end. I'm not doing all that. I'll be doing the same thing on this as I did with the Trans Am, so I'm not doing it. So but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I've been contemplating about getting rid of the Firebird. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm trying to get a house too. So it's a whole lot of stuff that's going on in my life, and I just want to enjoy my life. So going to pick up the bike now. And speaking of motorcycles and stuff, I want to shout out my best friend, Coco. She has a Ninja 400, and I told her I want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, and that's what I did. If you follow me on social media, you saw that video of me practicing on getting the bike straight, getting it myself balanced, and letting the bike do its thing after that.
Yeah, look at you go.
Yeah, that's what I did. In my opinion, I think she's a good teacher in teaching people how to ride motorcycles. She doesn't think she is, but I think she is. So Coco, thank you for that, if you're watching this video. And then from there, she got busy and everything. So before we even rode the motorcycle, I went motorcycle shopping and went to Jackson Motorsports, and that's where I'm picking up the bike. And I met Sam, met her boyfriend. She told me what she recommended as my first bike, and we basically all met up together at a parking lot, and we rode around for hours until I really got super comfortable with the bike. So shout outs to Sam, shout out to Mark, shout out to Coco, all three of them, for helping me out on that. So yeah, let's go purchase this bike. I can't record once I get inside the building, so I'm gonna record when I get outside the building when I purchase the bike. So all right guys, so here it is, the Ninja 500 Kawasaki from Jackson Motorsports. I really appreciate y'all guys. If you live in Mississippi, I highly recommend Jackson Motorsports. If you want to get a Kawasaki or a Can-Am or whatever else that they have here, look out for Sam. She took care of me, got me the bike, recommended me this bike as well. As a beginner, and I just can't wait to get on the road and everything and just rip it, tater, chip it, right? Rip it, tater, chip it, right, Sam? Right. And yeah, so I'm gonna start the bike. I'm gonna put it on the truck over there, and we're gonna take it to my house or the storage unit. What is up, guys? It's currently the next day. When I took it to the storage unit, I made a couple laps and did like 2 miles on the bike. It had about 5 when I took it home, because they had to basically just do a once over, check everything, make sure all fluids are good, suspension's still good, all of that stuff before they handed it to me, and they drove it 5 miles and gave it to me. But man, this bike looks so freaking sick. So freaking sick. Bruh. Kawasaki Ninja 500 with 451 cc's of displacement on this bike, or on this motor. I'm still learning about bikes. I don't know everything about them. This is just kind of like a spontaneous moment for me. And I can finally have some fun for the rest of the summer. And even in the winter. But I'm going to get rid of these side mirrors. They're way too long. I got new side mirrors coming in, and then the rear license plate mount, I'm getting rid of that as well. Eventually, probably in the next couple months, maybe next year, I'm going to do an exhaust on it, a flash tune, and a bunch of other stuff on this bike. And I'm so freaking excited, guys. Very attractive, very good looking bike. And I can't be happier with my purchase. This bike was $5,400 MSRP and out the door was $6,300. And I put down over $1,000 on this bike, and it was worth it. My payments are low, my insurance is low, and I'll be keeping this thing for a couple years. You can't really see that on the camera here too well. It's not focusing, but it says 10 miles down there. 10 miles on the bike right now. I put another 5 miles on it. I didn't put it on the street since I still don't have my license plate right now. And if you know me, I got to name every one of my motor vehicles / motorcycle and whatnot. So I can't wait for you guys to see what the name of this bike is going to be called. Yeah, this is a new chapter in my life. And yeah, there you go. 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 500, 51 horsepower, I think 38 pound-feet of torque. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it really is when it comes to a motorcycle. And the fact that this thing weighs 379 pounds. So the power to weight ratio is like insane. If I put like another 100 horsepower on top of this, oh my God, it would just be like stupid ridiculous. Probably not as ridiculous as a Hayabusa or a Kawasaki H2R, which is the fastest motorcycle in the world right now. But yeah, don't need any of those motorcycles right now because I'm still learning. And from what I've researched and from what my friend Sam, the lady over at Jackson Motorsports, told me, is that if you want to get into motorcycle riding and all of that, she highly recommends the 500 or the 400. And that's not just Kawasaki, that's any motorcycle in general. 600 is a bit too much, although my first motorcycle that I've ridden in was the 400, which I told you guys earlier in the video. My friend Coco has that Ninja 400. And then I was learning on the 650 Ninja that Sam has. If y'all like this one, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Greatest hits, more content coming for the Trans Am. And then hopefully with this thing, once I get used to this bike. And yeah, anyways, greatest hits out.